The schedule at Seward High is a controversial issue between the staff as well as the students. We at shstoday.org want your input. Let's hear what you guys have to say. Now, between the 6-period schedule and the modified block, which of the schedules do you think helps students' stress levels?
Again, it depends on the student. I think the 6-period day, it's more of a rigid routine, and so students can get into that routine and they'll have like that schedule, and they know what to expect every night. Whereas on with 8 periods, sometimes students might procrastinate and not get it done and until the last minute, or they put it off because they know it's not due for 2 days. So they wait until the last minute, and then that can also be stressful. I think with the 8-period day, there's not as much homework every day as there might be with the 6-period day. Also, sometimes with students, they might, if on an 8-period day, if they have a lot of free time, they might abuse the free time instead of taking advantage of that free time and getting things done. So the stress level, I think probably the stress level is less with the block, the rotating block, because of that homework load that might potentially happen with the 6-period day.
We are now here with Mr. Marshall. How do you feel about the modified block schedule?
As a teacher, and from an educational point of view, I really like the modified block. And I think it's really good and appropriate for certain particular classes. That being said, it hasn't worked very well for our school as a whole, or for our students.
How do you feel about the straight 6 schedule?
The straight 6 schedule is a tighter, more productive schedule. And one of the things that we've learned from this modified block is that when we offer 32 credits and we only need 22 to graduate, it's very easy for students, even by their sophomore year, to simply come to Seward High School and not have classes. And what happens is it creates an atmosphere of apathy and an atmosphere of slothfulness, if I will. We got a lot of kids sitting around the building, really doing nothing. And that's not what we're here for. And so even though the block, the 90-minute block, is great for particular classes, and it gives students opportunities to really dig in and do their work. I'm not saying all of them, but lots of students are not using the extra time that's available to them. I think the PLCs are, for a lot of kids, wasted time. So I think the schedule needs to be tighter. The block schedule is much better for me. I have lots of time to evaluate essays and evaluate papers, and that's always a problem with the 6-period day, because I end up doing long nights and long weekends with my evaluation, whereas with the block, I can get a lot of it done during the regular schedule. So, it's harder for me, the 6-period day. But I think that for our school and for our students, it's a far more productive schedule.
Which one do you think students benefit the most from?
The 6-period schedule. There's no question about it.
Which one do you think reduces student stress level the most?
Well, I don't know that we want to reduce student stress level, because I don't think students here are stressed. They're not working hard enough to be stressed, for the most part. Some are, but stress is good. Stress can and should prompt a student to do more often and to manage their time.
Go online to shstoday.org and take the poll on the schedule issue.